Hi, hello, my name is Julie, and I could be your erotic photographer. This is the usual start. I'd love to start this way. I will be probably waking up in the night and then they will say, "How are you?" I will say, "I'm an erotic photographer." But there was a time when I really was scared and how to say, blocked inside to even say this. Okay, now I'm doing this with the pleasure and with the enjoyment. I can hear myself. So it is very important because if you would like to do an erotic photography, nude photography, and everything what relates explicit, I don't know, all kind of a kinky things, right? It is crucial not only be able to express yourself, but be able to tell this out loud, okay, without any hesitation, without any, like fear or vibration in your voice, without even how to say, seem that you unsure. You know what you're doing, who you are, because very often I have these phone calls from clients who are willing to do a nude photography, erotic photography, and they stumbling, like that kind of a situation happens over the phone. And I understand that they never had this conversation in their life. And that moment when I pick up the phone, even if they adult and if they how to say, sure that they want to do an erotic photography, to tell and bring all this out for many of adults is a big challenge. That's why they how to say that they start mimicking. That's why they start like losing themselves, and I am helping them to talk those ideas out, to let it go, to let it out. Okay, what do you want and stuff? And that's a very big issue. Okay, you already know when people are, how to say, not able to say this out loud. Okay, they have a barrier, they have a block inside them. Okay, related to nudity, related to erotica, related to art, okay, which they want to create. Majority, they would say straight away, how to say, there are two types of clients. One clients who want to go away from the art, okay, and come closer to the porn scenarios and porn adventures because they think the porn is really exciting, okay. And there is another part of the clients who would say, "Oh, I was thinking very arty. I was thinking to do something classic and simple, and you suggesting me porn." I just had recently one guy who wanted to do erotic photography, who wanted to shoot, how to say, photo shoot with models. But because I get so used to being asked to have more than a photo shoot, more than just a model next to you. They want an interaction, they want a touching, they want, how to see some kind of erotic services. Of course, if you're making a kissing the cock picture, and you want to show this ecstasy without faking it, or how to say, doing it for real is not possible. Faking it is one thing. I don't really much into like a faking stuff, okay, and pretending. Okay, we can do if it's not included in the price and stuff, but I usually suggest and advise to do the real thing and the right thing. Okay, I just noticed how much nicely I blend in with my chair and with my shirt. Okay, it's very cool. Okay, so what I was going to say today is that we are going to look at some slideshows, and at the end, I have assignment from two people, male and female, how they responding and replying to the thing what I wanted them to do as a homework. Okay, we just discussed that the last 10-15 minutes. So, what I wanted to say is something is in front of my eyes, the hair. Okay. So, I had to have a shoot today, and the client missed the appointment. Okay. And it will happen many times. It will happen many times for you, especially when you're doing erotic, or how to say, nude and explicit photo shoot. Okay. So this particular one client, and there are many of them, who would like to broaden their partner, wife, okay, girlfriend, how to say, sexual understanding, sexual limits, sexuality, being more adventurous, being more daring, being more, how to say, playful, going into toys and role play and stuff. And he thinks that the studio where I work with, I'm not like a photographer, I'm actually training them, to do that. Okay. And that is kind of like, it's not true. It's not true. I'm not making anyone to do anything here. I'm not forcing anyone, right, for anything. I'm very gentle and I'm very subtle with my approach. Okay. If I see that the client not straight away into the toys or into something sexy and they want to try this, but they are not sure, I'm not really scaring anyone. I'm not pushing anyone. I'm not here to do anything what they don't want. Okay. And the difference between me and the another photographers is that they will push you to do things what you don't want. Okay, in the way that I told you that I've met last week my colleague, okay, who's doing erotic scenarios with the models, and I just seen how it happened on my own skin. We did not shoot anything, how to say, related to erotic photo shoot. We just tried some sets in my wardrobe. Okay, so he suggested me to take the outfit. I wanted this to see and to happen, to see what is the quality of the work, how we can shoot the idea straight away right now and then produce into the movie and see how fast and how to say how quick is the turnover. Okay, so I was that model who assisted in that video. What outfit would not come out by itself, okay, would not show it by itself, and he suggested to wear it, which is absolutely fine. Then he suggested by wearing this outfits much more than that, a lot of things, and stuff. Okay, seriously. And so I just can, at that moment, I imagined what that means, and how that feels for other models and for other people who will go to try erotic photography and they've been used and how to say, and forced to do other things, right? And so coming back to that couple. So the guy wanted to shoot a lot of sexy ideas, and actually he had those ideas and he want me to convince his partner wife to do those things. And he's texting me and saying, "Oh, I am buying these toys, like vibrators and dildos and even a butt plug with this foxy tail." And I just recently actually shot this in a movie, butt plug, okay? And he was asking me, "Can you do that?" And I was just like, "Yeah, of course." And then he's like telling me, "Can you train her to do those kind of things?" I said, "No, this is your job. This is you have to do with your wife and your partner. This is not my job. And if she is not enjoying and she doesn't want that, I am just here to take a picture. Okay, excuse me. I'm not putting any blocks into anyone's asses. Okay, this is not my job. Okay, this is your wife. This is her ass. She is doing whatever she wants. Okay, that's simple as that." And he was like, "No, no, I just thought you would this." I said, "Yes, I could arrange that. You can do it in my studio. We can create those pictures, buy those toys. But if she is against that, nothing I can do there, mate. Like seriously." And he was like, "Yeah, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm still buying. I will convince her and things. Okay." And so he paid a deposit for a photo shoot. He had these grandiose ideas where his wife will come and shoot in the lingerie, shoot in, nude photography, explicit, and play with those toys. Okay. And guess what? She didn't turn up. Okay. She just didn't. So what I'm saying is that the guy's wishes and the guy's fantasies and the guy's how to say, imagination is one thing. Okay, and it happened to me many times when the guy would like to book a certain photo shoot. Okay, especially when the sexy models, and I am asking them, does your wife knows what you are planning to do? Okay, Because you know what? I say, I need to speak to her first. Okay, I need to speak to her, and I need to hear the confirmation from her that she's okay. Okay, because I don't want these nasty surprises. Can you imagine? Can you just imagine arranging this behind your back, and then this is all on me? Like, I am here with this model. The planning, the shooting planning happened with the partner, with the husband, whatever, right? And the girl arrives and she doesn't know anything, and it's a surprise for her, and her partner wants to do that. Yes, she knows that he had this fantasy, but they would never think in a million years that they can arrange that. Okay. And so what I'm saying to you is that these situations, when guys trying to push their partners to be more playful, to change, okay, I've had a lot of bookings from partners, husbands, when they want their wife or the girlfriend be more sexy, okay, be more open-minded, be more playful, be into role play and kind of a stuff, try fetish things, try toys, okay, try BDCM, try, try even to dress up, sexy in the stockings and on lingerie and things, try to be more feminine. Okay, that's all these photo shoots are about. No, seriously, okay, to help them to see themselves in a different light, in a different way, to see how they feel when they dress up, okay, to see what kind of emotion and sexual connection they can create. Even playing with the toys, in front of the camera, photography or film doesn't matter. It will please their partners because they are watching the porn and they would like to watch something what his wife made for them. Okay, they would love that. They would love that substitute. They would love to see their partner, dirty, or, act like a bitch, or, how to say, do all those kind of things. Okay. And here we go. We have this situation when all being planned out. I had, 50 messages, okay, written to him saying that, yes, sure, okay, I'll do that. Yes, sure, okay. Yes, okay, noted this. So he agreed everything with me, okay, but he didn't manage to agree with his partner. And the whole shoot flopped, okay? The whole shoot flopped. And that's the thing. Okay, so shooting couples, okay, it's one way scenario, right? They can agree and they can, how to say, decide on the day or on the set what they're doing, how they're doing, and what's happening. Okay, but I definitely see that in a sexual way, in a bed, and in a connection, in the intimate moments, and making love scenes, there are a lot of people who doing it from the routine, from the side, like, I must do this, or they're not even interested. They do not want this, they do not want their partner anymore. I had this couple, and I could tell you this thing, that his wife knows that he's fancy other woman. He doesn't fancy her anymore. He's trying to change her to be maybe younger, maybe more playful, maybe, how to say, more prettier. Nothing was wrong with her, okay? Nothing was wrong with her, okay? Nothing. She's absolutely, how to say. I always want to say to those guys, look at you. Okay, you're an old pervert. Absolutely disgusting. Become older and become more disgusting. Okay. And what you're looking at younger girls. Okay. If I would have a younger girl here, okay. I mean, I had this situation. I had this husband going after my makeup artist. Okay. When the wife in the studio. Okay, and they're trying to arrange. Oh, so if she be with someone else, with the other guy, maybe he will fancy her. Maybe he would get jealous. Maybe this. I mean, seriously, you don't know the ways how the brain works. Okay, you don't know the ways how the stimulation going. Okay, but that is why we are here on this planet. Okay, not only to work, okay, to make money and build our dreams, but also experience our sexual personality, okay, which is wired in the way that we can produce a lot of hormones. Okay, we can make those explosions. Okay, we can be in that euphoria. Okay, just meeting that person and just getting in the contact with the person. Okay, so we are very special in general, and that part which related to our sexuality, okay, it was left out. And the photo shoots which I make is one of the ways to discover, one of the ways to go deeper, okay, and see yourself, what happens when you're in this moment, what happens when you create, what happens with your body, how it responds, what happens when you are with your partner doing those things. Because those things, how to say, you can have sex and it's all regular and all general thing, you know what's happening, and there is no one there to show you, to stop you, and how to say, to ask you to try different things and just enhance this performance, right? So yeah, the lesson for today is that you, when you're shooting erotic content, okay, you need to understand that there will be a lot of people who will change their mind, okay, and that's exactly what happened today. I am sure that this lady told the guy that, yeah, okay, I'm coming and stuff, and that's why he booked the shoot. He's not stupid, right? But because he had so much fantasies, which I think that would happen, and so many things he wanted from her, that pushing too much, it's the same with me, there are so many clients who will book the shoot, and then they will add so many things, so many ideas. They will add people on, okay, to their shoot, which often I'm thinking, okay, you book a solo shoot, now we're shooting 2 or 3 people, of course the price should change. Okay, what do you think, this is like a charity organization or something, serving 2 people and 3 people, it's a difference, right? Everywhere. Okay, so yeah, so what I'm saying is that I have noticed, okay, that adult fantasies are limitless, okay, and they do not want to shoot one thing, okay, or 2 things, or they say, okay, I'm shooting 1 or 2 things, and then they go, on and beyond. I just had recently a booking from the lady. Very quickly, I'll tell you. She said, I need few pictures. She sent me those pictures, nothing complicated, okay. I said, do if you pay that much, you can change the outfits. I don't need to change any outfits. I just need few pictures. Please help me. I want to do this and stuff. And she has no money. She wants to do it. Okay. And she's writing me not the first time. What do you think? Julia said yes. Okay, said yes, agreed on the minimum, just few pictures, on the minimum price, few pictures. I thought, no, let people, how to say, get that feeling, understanding of what it is shooting erotic photography. And she's shooting with the female model. Okay. And then she's saying me, I saw these pictures you posted with the girls in police outfits and that and that. I said, excuse me, I just copy your message and saying that, you booked a shoot and you said there is no outfits, okay? There is nothing you want to try. And I suggested her, and I already gave her a very good scenario when she will dress up with the model in the sexy dresses and the lingerie. And the shoot will be about they making up, okay, and the sexy dresses, and then slowly undressing into lingerie, and then shooting nude, okay, topless. Okay, model will be topless. Okay, that's already, okay, more than she can afford. And even then, they are trying to push and they are trying to add some extra things. Oh, so I don't mind if the model is more open minded and do this and this. I said, well, if you don't mind, then bring the cash in the studio, okay? Because all these services are extra. I'm fine that you don't mind. I am sure you like your model to do more than, how to say, you pay 10 times. There are so many clients, and that's why I don't like budget clients. Okay? Because they put minimum price and they want the maximum. They want to, how to say, they want to drive the Rolls Royce for the price of the Mini. And it's not happening, right? In the real life. It's just not. Let me have a coffee. Okay, so I want to start and just show a little bit and discuss a little bit of the slides about my stuff, what I do over the years. There is like billion pictures you can't select. I just do the random collection. I don't even really concentrate anything. I just, put in something to show you and just talk about because they all different. Okay. I don't need to look very much further. Okay. All my photo shoots are absolutely unique. And every picture I shoot is a different light, it's a different scenario, it's a different idea, it's everything different. Okay. This is how to say, this is uh, the difference between me and the studio. When you go into the studio, you go into their website or to their gallery and you will see different people but shot in the same way, or shot in the same background, or shot in the same way on the same background, just different people. Everything is the same. Okay. This is not applied to me. That's why I want to create and introduce you to those slideshows to actually show the variety of how much you can push, because people think that they are very limited with their fantasy. Let me add this to a start. Okay, so I would like to start from the simple couple who is dressing up. Okay, as you can see, this format of the slide is a landscape. It's more like a YouTube version, so it's like 16 by 9, and you can just choose which part you want to show, because I do not show any faces. That's the thing what I'm showing, but you can see that the couple, okay, have some fancy sexy outfits in here going on, and this is in my studio. Okay, this is in my studio with one light. Okay, so this is another couple. Okay, this is a posing idea how you would use the couch or a sofa to pose the model. Okay, usually I say to the model, make yourself comfortable how you would like it. And then I fix and tweet. And most of the time, I do not touch the model very much. Usually, people will put in the same position and shoot in the same manner because this shot was successful. Okay, I don't do that. I don't want everyone have the same shot with me. Okay, that's why I go around the model and I try to find the right angle. And as you can see, model is very, how to say, perfect hair, perfect body. So there is not much to work with. I mean, like, it's not hard to take a good picture, right? And so the only thing what I added here is the yellow filter on her face. You can see that. And there is her partner in the background who is dressed up, right? This is a simple couple's portrait. What I say about this, that I've decorated it, okay? And the way it looks, this is my setup, okay? It should look differently. The lady had a white scarf which wasn't there. The lady had this nice necklace, okay, just to complement her neck, okay, and just have that feature. So it will, because the overweight people have, like a bigger body part, so you would need to accessorize and adjust things. And okay, and this one as well, like all casual, just a simple couple, standing together, right? This shot I actually made, and I actually made him to grab his crotch, okay, because the person was doing erotic photo shoot, and came usually people came dressed up, and to make them relax and understand what their body like and stuff, they need to touch themselves. Okay, so not to be scared. First assignment is make them touch themselves, even in a, how to say, more naughty way. I mean, like I say, grab your balls, and he put the hand very gently, I said, this is not grabbing what you're just touching there, it's just like, grab properly, this is your body, why you scared to grab it? So what is different with this lighting is that there are three lights here. So first is the front light, which you can see that the crotch is lighting up. Then on the side you can see that he has a blue trim, and on the other side he has a yellow trim. It just, I think, makes that crotch grab more artistic, okay, in that picture. Okay, this is a very simple, just a couple. Okay, couple. To pose couples is very easy because what they do is they already know each other very well, and they know how to hug each other. They know how to go around each other. Majority of the couples are very comfortable, during the photo shoot. And if you say to them that don't pay attention now, just be with each other and make yourself comfortable, they would go into that position which they feel good about. This particular posing, I asked them to stand this way and hug this way because I just liked the way it is. He is big, and she's also small and pretty, right? This is a shoot with a model, and she is sitting near the client. The reason why I chose this shoot because I like her black lips and red corset and red boots, and it's just like a flat cropped image, the part of it. Okay, but as you see, the model can complement a lot. Okay, so there was a boring guy who was shooting here, and the model made the whole shoot really spicy and sexy, okay, and stimulating for him, and memorable experience, memorable adventure. Okay, so this one is also with the models, and we are shooting fetish and BDSM scenarios. And this particular one is Sissy Fantasy. And what happens here is that the lady is a mistress in the studio, is a professional model and a professional mistress. And so at the same time, she is providing the service, and I am memorizing and shooting the whole experience for him. Okay, so of course he will remember this because the experience, well, was really, how to say, basically even I was shocked. Okay, that's how tough she was on him, and yeah, it was very high energy, right? And so, how to say, when you have this client who would like to experience those, like, torture or humiliation on that kind of a thing, it is very hard to fake. Okay, you need to go for real, and you need a model who would know how to address the client, who can just, how to say, create that scenario. I was shooting with other models who will pretend that they dominatrix, and the pictures were also good. Okay, not like really bad and stuff, but client did not enjoy because client did know that this was fake. Okay, so I would suggest, if you're shooting this type of stuff, I would suggest the real mistress, the real dominatrix. Okay, this was a shoot, boudoir shoot, and you can see here I wanted to add a little bit of the white detail, and you can see what I've added is a beautiful white bow tie which complements the shot. Okay, here in the couple. Okay, this was another my idea. The couple had these pink pants. Okay, they were quite, I mean, I am saluting those couples who are in their 60s, okay, who have their bodies sorted, okay, they look good. What was special about this couple that they came like you can see that they are very old fashioned, okay, very reserved. And then he and she starting undressing, and he was like wearing thongs, okay, this bright thongs. She was with suspenders and belt, all sexy underneath, okay. And it was so amazing for me. I thought, oh my gosh, she came with the granny's dress, and I thought, that's gonna be a situation here, okay? How I'm gonna shoot those sexy pictures, how I'm gonna, undress them, and how I'm gonna move those things around. And then when they start undressing, I realized that they actually very kinky and very naughty couple, pretending that they are not. Okay, so I had really great fun with them, and these shoes are from my studio. Okay, pink shoes. I just wanted to have that shot with his pink thongs and stuff, right? So it's cool. Okay, this is a session with the model. Okay, and just to highlight the features. Okay, so likes the model has a very big and beautiful round bum. Okay, and the client was mesmerized by that beauty, and that's what we showed here. Okay, beautiful bum, and the client going around it, lifting her dress. Okay, touching that bum, enjoying that moment with the model. Okay, that is this shot about. Okay, this is the couple. This is the couple, and of course, by the way she is lying down, I ask her to cross her legs. The whole shot is about the blowjob, actually, okay? But we are shooting in the way that it's not being recognized, okay? It is also a mature couple, but as you can see, the way she's lying down and the way she is, how to say, providing that action, she looks all in a very good shape, okay? In very good shape, which you know how to say it's nice. It's nice when you can feature the best, when you can put into the, how to say, put them into the position that you can feature the best things. Not always this happens, okay? And not in every shot, you will be perfect, just so you know, okay? Okay, so this is a couple. This is a couple, and it was a sexy maternity shoot. And the reason why I put them like that, because I needed to hide her belly. So they never had a boudoir and erotic shoot before, and she was pregnant, and they came for a pregnancy shoot. Okay, and I just suggested to make an erotic shot. Okay, and I shot it in the way that you would never in a million years would think that she is the last month pregnant. Okay, we just lie them up like that. Okay, and I pose them her like that, so you would not think. Okay, and you would just think that this is a classic boudoir. Okay, shot. This is also the client and the model shoot. The client booked the blonde model. Okay, I dressed them both in red. She's wearing a red body, and he is wearing a red gown. What is special about picture is his cock, which you do not see here. Okay, that she's playing with his big cock, while he's touching her, and that's how the picture about. But this place was cropped for a reason, right? But I hope you can imagine. Right. Okay. So this is a very low light shot. It's about the couple, okay, who are not so much. So there are couples who would like to do a standard photo shoot and have a bright lights or a lot of light, or how to say, are not shy and not scared of light. But this couple wanted a really low light and lighting on some features, okay, of their body, because very often people are not that much how to say, um hard to even explain what they feel, but they don't want to show much about themselves. They want to have this experience and they want to have a very low lie, low key photo shoot. Okay. And that's is the shot. You can see that majority of the picture is dark and very contrasty. And that's how we have a controversial now. Okay, and you can see that we have a white background against, like if you can see here is very dark and contrasty. Yes, and here is very bright. Okay, so as you can see, here is one lighting setting, right? Here is another lighting setting. 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 So every time I go, you would understand that the lighting for every set and for every how to say client is different. And here specifically what we are uh, witnessing is there was a couple who was married and they still kept their gowns, okay, their dresses, and they just wanted to repeat this and have a photo shoot, okay, in those outfits, and to have an erotic one. And that is the moment when we can see the boner, right, in a sophisticated way, okay, and there is a lot of light around it. Okay, this is another shoot which represent a threesome when the couple invites the model to have a threesome adventure. Okay, and that's how it starts. Okay, so it starts from couple dressing up. They do not go in my studio straight away into nude and explicit adventures. They start dressed. Okay, they get introduced, they start feeling each other's energy and going around each other, and it takes some time. Okay, so that is why it's how to say, it's the beginning of the session, and I cannot show you, I need this charger, sorry, I cannot show you the end of the session, okay, because it's again very private and very nude and very sexual. But you can see how it all starts. Okay, it all starts from just, posing the couple with the model in the different poses and suggesting different scenarios. Okay, this is a sandwich we shot. The sandwich. Okay, dressed sandwich. Okay, this is not a couple. This is a couple. I mean, like the guy booked a photo shoot for his lady, and this is a boudoir session. And because she's alone and she's a dancer, had a very great body. Okay, that's what I wanted to show. Okay, just like a simple on a black show lighting. Okay, not too much lighting. There is special about this shot, the light direction, okay, to make this shot. And she's lying on the table. So it's a black background and she's lying on a black table, which is covered, okay, with the black cloth. And that is why she's looking like she's in the air, okay. And also this one was my flower between on her bust, on her breast. This is accessories from me. I don't know if that would help or that would not help. At that time, at that moment when she was lying down, I thought there's something is missing. So I bring those accessories and put on her. Okay. It's like, you're putting stuff on the cake. Like a cherry on the cake. Yeah, this is a photo shoot with a model. Okay, very very sexy, very nice model. The reason of these photo shoot in general are to encourage guys to connect with themselves and with their female. Okay, so during that photo shoot, the guys are undressing the model, okay, and being confident with their hands, okay, touching. Right, because usually when you have a stranger in the studio, when it's with you, okay, you have some time to get used to it, and then you need to start shooting some kind of like action, interesting shot. So touching the bum, touching the waist, touching the hair, touching the neck, touching the boobs, touching everything everywhere, sitting her down on her lap, doing some kind of a how to say, dancing things and posing on the bed or on the floor, on the chair. This one particular is on a chair. Okay, and yeah, and model is there to help a lot of males, because what happens is that some of them got into a very stiff relationship or are alone for a really long time, and they need to loosen up, and they need to relax, and they need to remember how to be connected with the woman again, what to do with the woman, to see for themselves what she likes, how he can lead the shoot. Okay, I mean, I am directing, he's not going to lead it in the way that the photo shoot progress. I am telling what to do and how, but in general, when he has this moment, okay, his hands needs to move everywhere around her body, and just bend her over, just do something with her, just feel that person. That's the magic, when you have a model, you actually have someone to work with and be with you on the stage. Okay, so this is a portrait, a very popular and very famous, when girls want to just lay down on the floor and make a different kind of poses, variations. It is a very easy shot, okay, because standing or sitting posing is quite complicated. And when the model is tired or scared, it is, how to say, just one of the ways to start the shoot, to lay them down, sort the hair. The only thing what you need to do is you need to put the pillow, okay, just to make her head little bit higher, so she's not completely like down like this. You can see that here is she is little bit tilted, okay, and that's what makes this shot probably nice, because she is not completely, looking up. Okay, so you just put the roll, some kind of like a roll, make sure that she has this area higher. And then on the floor, you will get a lot of successful shots, seriously, especially for people who are overweight. Okay, these are very successful ones. All you need to do is roll them to the left or to the right. Okay, that's my advice. Try that. Okay, this is a close up. This is a close up, and this is a messy shoot. Okay, the reason why I add this messy shoot, because everyone likes to see. Okay, it is not so easy. I mean, it is easy to shoot a messy shoot, but it is not easy to execute it. The first thing is that you have that moment, okay? And that moment is right now, and you need to prepare and get ready. And of course, in a messy shoot, there is a lot of mess, and that's serious, and no one likes, the mess, okay, unless you're very experimental, because believe me, to have this honey hanging, you need the whole, thing, then hold it in here, then it start raining, you have few minutes, okay, you don't even have few minutes to actually shot this, okay, and in that the same moment she needs to be very passionately eating, licking it, and be like all dirty at that moment. Okay, so imagine your client is got all messy. Okay, after that there is no towel will wash this, or there is no baby wipe will clean this. Okay, she needs a proper wash after this set and steam, so that means it will take extra time. Okay, and the same time you need the person who is absolutely passionate to do this. Only then you will have a successful shot. Someone who wants to be dirty, gets hands dirty, okay, in this moment. So how to say, I love those assignments, and I love those ideas, but in the same time they come at the extra cost, okay, because after that it's the last shot all the time for me. Okay, if someone would require something like that, it's the last shot, because then you need to clean up only after this for half an hour. Okay, and that's fine if you have a servants here or cleaners here to do so, but I am not a cleaner, and I don't like this. Okay, so one part of me is very excited and very feeling very experimental, okay, at that moment, because I am just buzzing. That's very hot, Not everyone can do this. Not everyone will be brave enough, okay, to do this. And these are very special shots. So you kind of feel blessed and how to say, and value this experience, and at the same time you're thinking, oh my gosh, then it's gonna be like seriously everything's sticky in the studio, you just need to be careful. So I have these plastic backgrounds which are vinyl. Okay, I'm using that. Okay, so you need this special preparation, you need, then how to say, prepare for a lot of cleaning and messy stuff, and so on. But I wanted to show you because these shots are amazing, and these projects and in general ideas always pay off. It attracts attention. If you're seeking something like that, play with milk, with honey, with spunk, with I don't know, chocolate, whatever you decide, champagne again. So I wanted to make the champagne shot, when you shake the bottle. Well, maybe I'll show you. Okay. You shake the bottle and you have this white. Okay. But then she shake the bottle, it shot into the ceiling. Okay. The whole ceiling was dripping. Everything was wet, It was like a nightmare for me. But I did the shot and I made the shot and it looks funny and we laughed. Okay. But at the end of the day, okay, if you shoot the champagne into the ceiling, everything will be sticky. So the doors were sticky, the ceilings were, later they go into the brown patches and everything is dirty, so everything is ruined basically. Okay, so that's what you expect. I just let you know. Okay, if you think, oh, this messy shoot, let's just shoot it like that, it's gonna be seriously messy, and sometimes it's more than you more than you imagine. Okay, that's a fetish shoot. Okay, the reason why I'm showing you this, because I am presenting here the prop. Okay, how important is the prop in this picture? Okay, if there will be no prop, there will be a different picture. But in this particular moment, the prop is hanging like that, and she is standing, and it looks cool, in my opinion. Okay. Now this shot was banned and blocked everywhere because of the way it is. I don't know. It's nothing special. It is the model putting her leg on his crotch and slightly squeezing it. Okay, for a client, right? We do not see much of the squeeze in here, but I just thought I will present you the shot for that reason. That imagine if the guy will be on his own. Okay, it's not gonna be that fun for him, even if okay, so he was blindfolded and he had a gag in his mouth. Okay, so he did not see what's happening. But because there is a model next to him who's holding his shoulders, who's holding his neck, who's holding his head, who is like the model is doing stuff, standing on his cock, or just going around, sitting on the lap. This is a very big adventure for a client. Okay, not only to have this type of photo shoot, but actually interact during that photo shoot. Otherwise your session would be locked. Okay, locked. He will be in his world. It will be very hard to change the dimension, and he will feel lonely and isolated. Okay, so with the model arriving to a set, you can see straight away that the dimension change. Okay, this is a location shoot, and I was just shooting the bodybuilder, and the bodybuilder is wearing I love Tommy Hilfiger. Okay, that's why I wanted to show you the shot, because this is like an advertisement shot. Okay, if you would shoot underwear, this is what you would do. You would get a great body. You would take that body anywhere you would like to pose it. This is a natural light, actually. Okay, so I just added this as a location shoot because I did all kinds of sorts of photography. Okay. Now, this is also a location shoot for the escort. It's a dating portfolio, and it's a very simple shot. I think you're using a window. I'm using a window light for this one, okay? And it's just posing the girl. And because the girl was very pretty, it is very easy to shoot this type of pictures. If there will be a black background, would that be better? You know how to say, depends. It depends, but all escorts which price really high their clients, they would like some kind of a nice location atmosphere, which is, expensive, just so you know. This is the model, and it's a curvy girl, and I don't really care, okay, how curvy you are. You just put the pose, and that's it. And you can shoot that big and beautiful bum, and it's a nice bright lingerie. So I just show you the shot that, how to say it. I don't really shoot only skinny people, there is anyone, in my experience. Okay, here is also a photo shoot with a model, and we are shooting like you see, domination fetish scenes, and the model is on, everything is happening on the white background. These are very simple shots. I call them Amazon, okay, because when you sell eBay on Amazon, everything is on the white background. Okay, so you just put the lights on the background, and it reflects. Okay, and you just need three lights. Okay, one from the left, one from the right. Okay, and you can see that the model is like going into the light. Okay, it's very cool. I just wanted to show you how different, if you see that we are going through the slide, you will understand what kind of a capacity you have in general, presenting every person and every scenario. It's endless. Okay, you can shoot endlessly and create endless variations for your clients. Okay, this is a couple shoot, this is a bedroom session, and I just use the partner. Okay, and I shoot it over his shoulder. So as you can see, this person on the side blocking or taking half of the shot is that guy, is the husband looking at his wife standing in the lingerie. Okay, and here is, because she was wearing the heels, I wanted her to remove the heels and just suggest that she's about to go to bed. Okay, and of course, we shot the shoot in the bed. It was a sexy making love shoot. Yeah. This is another bridal session, and we shooting a gorgeous dress here, and the back was very sexy, and I just wanted to portray that and how he's playing with her bum. Okay, because I think this is very sensual in general. And the atmosphere you can see represents the boudoir, and everything is sexy on that session, right? Here is another shoot, and this is a couple with a model, okay, and they are shooting, or I am shooting in a, like I say, in the Amazon style, okay, because they wanted a special portfolio of pictures, which everyone, how to say, clearly visible, and those type of shots when you have to sell something, okay, it's very popular, okay, very popular. So that's what I do, depending on what everyone wants. I wanted to add this picture because it's an, again, arty shot, arty style. I'm using my mirror reflections in here. I'm trying to pose her in the way that she would cover with that mirror all the nudity or everything what is visible in there and not allowed. In the same way, you can see that I am using another light, a blue light, to just, how to say, make this shot even more arty. But she is lying on the sofa, absolutely naked, and I just you know, cropped the head, cropped everything, just to show you how you can do a mirror reflection and how you can make an arty shot using a blue filter. Yeah. This is a fetish shot. I love this type of pictures because guys would come and put the mask on. Like you see, he's wearing a special head covering, and in the same time he's wearing his sexy latex pants as well. Okay, so that's the body shot, that's the physique, and I would address this to a fetish shoot. Everything on the black background, just a simple presentation, right? So if you go in here, You could just see how it can change, right? This is another shot. This is a couple standing next to the wall. Again, it's a different lighting, different mood, different atmosphere, and the guy is undressing the lady and kissing her in on the set. Okay. These are two girls coming for a shoot in the studio. How they look like here? They are drinking some bubbly and wearing my dresses. Okay, so these are dresses from the studio. So I dressed them up, put some accessories. Actually, the other girl should wear some kind of a different bracelet. Now, when I'm looking at this, I realize that. Okay, let me go maybe quicker. I don't know how much of the time we have, but we have 5 minutes, and I'm keep promising I'm gonna speak about my assignment. So let me just go quickly. Here is another shoot with the model. You can see there is a lot of red in the picture here, and the posing on top. And here is another fetish model presenting herself with some toys. It's a whip and red lips, right? And finally, we come to the end. These are two models here in the studio, enjoying, performing, etc. Okay, so I had this assignment. I want to go very quickly to that section because people been asked to send me 3 pictures, and every picture should reflect their personality, to be fair. Okay, because what people like or what in people's minds, that's what they show, that's what they want, that's what they attracted to. Okay, so I just commenting here a lady who sent me 3 pictures and the guy who sent me another 3 pictures, and of course 2 people with their choices send me absolutely different section and different collection. How it is related to me, I can tell that both have an artistic mind, because they send me all 3 absolutely different shots, like totally different. And I asked to give a specification and to give explanation about every shoot. So when you study photography, that's exactly what you do. You would need to justify your idea. You would need to explain why you like this picture, why did you do that, why did you chose that, and basically base on certain how to say certain information, right? So that's what I did. The lady chose one picture with the pearls. Another picture was a couple and a happy new year with some champagne glasses. And the third was the lady wet in the lake, which are very popular shots. Okay, so if we just have a look at the pictures, or maybe I'm not gonna make it today, I'm just saying I'm gonna make it, and I am not. Okay, we have 2 minutes left till the end, so I think I'm gonna start my next lesson from just discussing about my students' pictures, why they chose this, what do I see, and how I can relate to their choice, and explain what kind of the lighting they are looking at and how they should read that picture. Okay, so maybe that will be a next time. And today is finished. That's it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you later, alligator. See you at my group. Okay, root photography, shoot like a pro. I cannot wait till I will teach more people, till I will speak, okay, to more public, and it's gonna come. It's gonna come. So thank you so much, and for now, yeah.